Hey everybody, we're back in Path of Exile. New recording session. In between episodes I did a little bit of work. I didn't actually farm any XP or anything like that, but found out we get these little pods that you can attach to gear, and when you finish killing monsters of level 62 plus, as you can see there in the bottom, very bottom of the item, we put on a bunch of stuff here. Different monster levels for each one of these two, and I'm not sure where we got these from, but they're going to give us some item. And I don't know if that goes away once we finish that. Not sure. We'll see. Organize the bags a little bit here. We've got all these Delirium fog modifiers that allow us to, I think, guarantee the reward that's going to happen. That's what it looks like. Not a huge deal there, I guess. We figured out that these engineering orbs are used to improve the quality of a strongbox. So we need to carry these around and look for the, I believe it's the artisan ones. Maybe it's the jeweler. Might be jeweler. And increase the quality to get gem cutters prisons. I think that's what we want to use this for. We don't have a lot of these. I don't know where they actually come from. Somewhat rare though. Did I do anything else? Oh, I switched some gems around. We dropped something up here to pick up minion life leech and a little bit of chaos damage there. Mostly did for the life leech. And we swapped some other stuff around for some better dexterity ones. We just had lower, we're getting lower dex and strength from some of these. And the secondary stats I don't think are really that big, so we switched some of that stuff. Because we did that, we had to swap some gear around, and we swapped some gear around. We picked up this ring here. Picked up, well, we put on this necklace. We didn't pick it up. We had it. And just put those on. We also got a Queen's Decree, which is going to lower our minion damage a little bit, but you can see we get about 50% less damage, which is quite a bit. But we have 40% more life. I think that's probably a good idea. And as a result, too, we can summon one more zombie and one more specter, which is really good. And then with our additional specter, we summon the host chieftain, as per the guide suggested. And yeah, we're getting multiple buffs now, which is... We have one more zombie. Survivability actually went down a little bit. We got more shield, but yeah, we lost. I don't know. We probably got actually it probably went up. Saying that we probably lost 300 life and gained 1300 shield. I think. I don't know. Maybe not.
By the trail of our quarry, I'd wager on a stronghold. There, I've marked it on your atlas. Sirius might be able to get you there.
Okay. There's the quest to do that. We also sold a bunch of stuff too. Kind of organized, did a little bit of quality stuff, very little. Originally I wasn't going to record this. I was just going to try to farm a little bit and try to get some levels, but I felt like we should just go ahead and record it. Maybe this will be a 2-hour episode. As a result of that, I don't know. Haven't really decided yet. In the meantime, I think we just try to do some maps. We're still missing 2 for the set 1 bonuses. We're missing Thicket and Thicket, Ancient City, and Ancient City Square. Burial Chamber. Oh. Tropical Island. It's in here somewhere. Right there? Yeah, so there and the Thicket. Those are the only 2 we need, and then Watchstones. Working on the next tier. But we don't have any of those, so you know, what are you going to do? I think we will... Let's run Lava Chamber. Just for XP farming, really. Just trying to play it somewhat safe. And we'll put Einhar in here. For reasons. We'll just try to see how survivable we are. I haven't tested this at all. Outside of just picking up these guys from Act 2 and 7. The Carnage Chieftains are in Act 2. The Host Chieftain is... I should probably show you guys. You should really go watch the guide that I have in the link. Actually. It's really... Excuse me. He's in the Ashen Fields, and the Carnage Chieftains are in the Old Fields. And somewhere else too, but I always go to the old fields. You go here, it's right down here. I remember this this map here. Lava chamber. Now the reason I selected the lava chamber was because we have 4 of them, so we could always, if you want to craft, we can. The 3 that are remaining.
Off you go, little beast.
Beast captured, nice. Okay, so we're still taking quite a bit of damage there. Kind of expected though. We didn't really improve our own gear set at all. I don't know if the night zombies really going to matter. I think actually what's more important is the extra specter with the other buff. Still don't have blood magic. Well, no, maybe we do. Actually, I'm not sure if we do or not. So they can spam cast stuff. We actually want Sand Stance. Be on the safe side here. Go this way. I think we're taking a bad route here. This is the first new session, so I don't want to say I'm going to run bad here, but not quite running at. I'm not warmed up. I'm trying to say. So all excuses on the table right now.
Until we slaughter you.
Last night I did do some, well, not research, but I watched the trailer for the Harvest expansion that's coming out, and listened to the interview with Chris Wilson and Ziggy D, which was all really it was entertaining and it was informative. It's always fun to listen to. You know, I don't want to blow smoke up their ass, but they're intelligent, 2 intelligent people, and to hear them talk about the game, so it's good. It was good to hear from the developer about the game when they get an opportunity to talk at length. It's not just a, oh hey, here's our game coming out, and listen to him get feedback from the team of questions that he wasn't sure about. It's a really good watch. I highly recommend you guys go watch it. If you watched this video and haven't seen that yet. We're taking damage just standing there. So yeah, that was cool, and I can tell you, I think we made a comment about what we thought the Harvest League was going to be. Maybe a couple episodes ago, and we're not far off from what it is. The major difference is you do harvest, you plant a garden. I'm not going to explain it very well because it is somewhat of a complex system, and all the details aren't exactly finalized yet. And there's a level of complexity that I need to actually get my hands on to really be able to see what it is. But you seem to plant seeds, and those seeds grow monsters. And you kill those monsters, and you get access to crafting crafting recipes. Not really recipes, but you can craft something onto that item as a result of killing that mob. And there's depth to it, and there's efficiency that runs alongside of it, but it's very accessible too. So if you're not one of those min-maxers, they use the game Factorio to kind of parallel. Like you can play Factorio and just have no build planning. You can also play Factorio and be like civil engineer about it too. Factorio is a great game. If you guys never played Factorio, well, I'm sure we'll play it sometime on this channel. Yeah, it's a really good one. I'm not great at it. I did beat it, and the funny thing was I was so addicted to that game that I watched people play it for a while, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. I really want to play it. And I didn't get around to purchasing it till they actually jumped up in price. It was like that week. I was gonna buy it, and I was debating. I was looking at it. Then they raised the price literally that week, which is kind of a bummer. But turned out to not. I mean, it's fine because it wound up being a good game. So it wasn't like, oh, I just wound up paying double for a game I could have paid half for like a day earlier. Let's mission from Alva. So yeah, I've only actually played that game for about 5 days, but it was from the first day I bought it to the 5th day, and I'll tell you what, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I didn't sleep at all, but there was very little sleep between playing Factorio and finishing the game. It's a good one if you like those types of games. If you don't like those types of games, I should probably explain what type of game it is. You build factories, and you automate stuff, and eventually you launch a rocket. I believe that's how that works. It's only been about a year since I played it, but let's head back here and dump. Really fun game, highly recommend it. And then they released. I haven't played Satisfactory yet, which is like the 3D version from a different company. But it looks. I think it's competent, so I'm gonna recommend that one blindly, guys. But anyway, they say it's kind of like that, where you can, you can finish the game, right, and not have to be a sweat lord about it. But sweat lords will enjoy min-maxing things. Is that a derogatory term, sweat lord? I don't know. It kind of is. You can say that I was a sweat lord about Factoria when it came out. Well, not when it came out. When I finally got around to playing it. Let's see. It's just actually wow. We're supposed to be dumping this stuff in here. Now there was something I did find out about these items here that you have Jun unveil, and that is we actually do get access to these crafting recipes. So I mean, you can say, well, maybe that's not worth it, but it is, I would say. The access to the crafting recipe makes sense. Something else I found out too. The reason why the vendors weren't able to detect our currency, because it only detects the first 6 slots, first 6 tabs. If your currency is past that, it just doesn't know. You can see now everything's accessible here. So that's the deal with that. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. So if you're having that issue, a quick Google search will tell you too. So most of you guys probably got that figured out playing the game. It took us forever to figure it out. That's kind of the interesting thing about this game. And they, that interview with Chris Wilson. I think I have his name right. I'm pretty sure it's Chris Wilson. Although I feel like Chris Wilson is a name from somewhere else, from some other game, some other franchise. Oh my! We're not. See, that's a bug right there. Those steps are not hot. I'm a little salty about that. Anyway, man, come on. It's already starting. Downward spiral here. Just trying to avoid that right here. But anyway, yeah, I feel like Chris Wilson's from somewhere else. But anyway, that's who I think. Maybe I think he was from WoW. I think he was on the original WoW team. I don't know. I could just be talking shit here. But yeah, so it's gonna be, the harvest is gonna be as complex or as simple as you want it, and you'll still get, you won't feel like you're not getting the loot that you wanted to get. Eventually, you can be as meticulous as you want, which you will get some benefit, but it's not game breaking, basically. So maybe we'll just do like a, I don't know. We might just do like a soup of seeds, or we may follow some young engineering students build path as far as min-maxing the area that we're allotted. Also, there's some news with that they said they're going to give us a seed slot, so our seeds aren't like sticking in a random bag, which is really nice. And I don't think they're charging for that. So kind of like, well, if I could show you, well, I showed you guys earlier the Delirium fog modifiers. Right, they don't have a spot to go. Hang out in the bags. I guess that's good. It's good for Was Ironheart in there? I actually don't know. Oh. The other thing we did too when we bought the Queen's Decree is we had a spare vulnerability gem which we were never casting because we time to cast that in our loop. You're supposed to get the vulnerability from your Force Spectre if you ever get there. But we put accuracy because it was like the best green gem we had, so our zombies should be a little bit more accurate. Skinny knife, I'm almost positive we had this.
Glad you made it back. Stay sane.
Yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say about all that. The harvest. I know a little bit more, but not enough that I could really tell you guys anything interesting. But I am looking forward to it. It looks like fun, I guess. It should be really fun, actually. Depends how it's executed. If it's executed the way that they say that they've executed it, it should be really fun. Not. It could wind up being a bit of a chore. I don't think it will be, though. A ton of crystal ore maps. Just do 3 crystal ores, I guess. Let's do one, see how we feel about it.
Need a map?
You wanna... Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. Do this other one. Complete the map. Did lose a little bit of cold resistance, and we're now snareable too because we lost our neck. We can be chilled. Oh. But overall, our resistances did go up. So did our general stats too. Like dex and strength and all that good stuff. I have no idea where I'm going here. I remember this map. Yeah, I remember you. Fairly certain we died in here last time we came in here. You can tell our zombies are a little bit slower. It's not... Don't get me wrong, they're definitely slower. But they're also not... I don't know, they weren't dying here before either. It's not a good test, really. But yeah, they definitely are killing a little bit slower. It's okay. You do have to trade off, you know, a lot of people's instincts in this game, myself included. Is we want? Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff still alive back here. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of missing my damage here a little bit. Are the zombies really? Yeah, you know what? They got pretty good HP right now, so they're surviving. Which is what we really want. I'm surprised that second, the third Spectre's not really, whatever buff it is that they throw out isn't really helping us make up the difference for that. It was a 50% damage loss. I didn't see how many marks we got there, but I said it felt pretty good. I think when we were level 83 with worse gear, marginally worse gear, we died in here twice. So I feel pretty good about that. Die. Character is definitely getting better. And I feel like I was talking about something there at some point. I wanted to finish talking about something, but I've lost whatever that was. Kind of all over the place right now. And they're definitely moving slower. Definitely moving slower. Somewhat expected, though. What just happened here? Oh, this is for the, yeah. The Conqueror. Is it the Conqueror? Is that what they call it? We'll get our Watchstone back. And then she'll level up. I think that's how this works. So they steal the Watchstone of whatever tier you're on. You, that was pretty good.
We shall see each other again.
You steal it back, and then they level up to like 2.
For a brief time.
I thought that was going to keep going. That may be the first one, though. No, I think it's the second one. Go back to the fields and get our loot here. I should listen to the journal. I think we've heard it before, though, but... Yeah, we must have. I think it's the same journal from when we first unlocked the runestone. Or the watchstone. Big old dinosaur, huh? I mean, if you look at our zombies, they're full HP. Feel pretty good about what's going on here. Should be able to live. Monsters are going to be up a lot longer, though. Maybe that's okay. Carrier Bane. Blood magic sport. We definitely have blood magic, don't we? Yeah, we do. They can spam those skills, which they definitely are. If you look at it. Or not a wand. We really need to level up here. If you think about it, there's 16 days left, right? And this is where I was kind of getting a little bit worried when I started thinking about it today. We have 16 days till the harvest is out. And we have 15 levels to go. That's just for XP, right? For leveling purposes to get to 100. So, assuming we leveled up once per episode, we'd be able to have the be able to finish, well, to get to level 100 right when harvest comes out. That's not assuming we get through all the content. We're recording a bunch in advance. Use a bunch real loosely there. But maybe we record 3 to 5 episodes in one day. And then typically we'd wait, 4 days before we. I'd wait to do that before I record it again, or wait till there's only a couple episodes left. So the issue we're going to run into is we would have to level up once per episode for sure, which we haven't been doing consistently. And that would just put us at 100, right? Which we haven't been doing. So, here's another interesting thing I found out just by kind of messing around last night. Actually, not. Doesn't look great, that. Rings look interesting. I don't know what the background means. These watchstones that we were carrying around, you open your atlas. You can always store them in these. And not put them in, so we can pull this one out. Plop it in there. Which we don't want. Oh. That was the right one, yeah.
How are your maps?
So there's a place to put it. There's always a place for everything. Game, except for when there isn't. This happened from time to time. I don't want any of her maps, man. I guess that's it. Let's go to the next one. If we complete this, I feel like we must. No, defeat Veratina. We didn't do it. Yeah, we almost. No, we definitely did, though, didn't we? Oh, we did. No, I'm confused. So that, yeah, okay. No, I think I get it now. Well, no, I don't know. Don't know. I was gonna say whoever we took down there was not actually the. No, but we got the watchstone. Oh, no, I'm confused.
For a brief time.
I'm gonna assume this is done. This was Veratina, yeah. No, I think we're done. Portals are disallowed here. La-di-da.
Learn anything new, Exile?
Doesn't feel like we finished that.
Good luck with your
We must have
quest.
done. Search for Verity. Okay, yeah, that's the new one. Gone missing again. Okay. Not too bad. I mean, we should be at like 50% right now if we didn't die. Just run crystal ore here a few times and see where we're at. So, to just get back on the timeline here of what we have available to us to finish time frame we're looking at, we have to. There's a lot of delving we have to do. There's a lot of the side stuff that we're not gonna have time to record all that. It's just not, unless we do like 4 or 5 hour episodes, and even then, it's still probably a push. Oh. And so that some of that stuff's gonna have to happen off camera over the next 16 days. I've got four episodes, and just to let you guys, so you're aware of what's going on, I've got 4 episodes in the chamber, and I don't know if I really wanted to go this way. We're doing it though. So really, we have 12 days left, right? 12 episodes that we can release. Unless we want to go over the limit, right? So where when the harvest comes out, we still have episodes saved up, which I'm actually okay with. We don't have a huge audience anyway. And there may actually be nobody watching this right now, so it might not even matter. I mean, it still does. It matters to me, though. It matters to me. Yeah, I'm actually okay with it leaking into the harvest released, and then we would just release the new series alongside of it. And I think we're going to do a series on that. Again, I did kind of talk about how I wanted to get away from this becoming like a PoE channel. So maybe it'll just be like a Friday thing. And just do regular updates there. Maybe we'll just play it every Friday. Haven't decided if we're going to play Soul Southbound or Hardcore. I kind of feel like it's a good thing to do. It all depends on what happens with this series too, like where we ultimately wind up at the end. But I'm game for either one. We haven't tried Soul Southbound. I do want to do Hardcore. So there's all that stuff we have to consider moving forward. I think we have a little bit to learn before we're actually going to be successful at doing Hardcore. Good lord. Yeah, some stuff we have to learn before we're actually going to be able to be successful there. But doesn't mean I'm not into trying, right, and failing. That's how you learn, though, right? And I feel like maybe that's a good thing to do for PoE. We start off with one hardcore series, and then when we fail that, if we fail that, we progress to the next, or to the actual league, and experience the league content. And so maybe we'll do a hardcore series where we play that every day, and then once that series is runs its course,
glad you made it back.
We will do a
Stay inquisitive.
a non-hardcore, maybe once a week series. No. Mind if that gets destroyed either. Mission complete. Did I do the thing? I don't feel like I did the thing. So yeah, and just talking that out loud, I think that's the best way to move forward with Path of Exile. Strongbox, we don't really care. Looking for gem cutters more than anything. Alternatively, if we don't manage to get to the Delirium now, we'll just finish the series in Standard League to get to max level and kind of see what the boss is there. I mean, we'll be missing some stuff, but okay. A mind cage. And as far as Final Fantasy 15 goes, I don't know if anyone's watching that, but that's going to be a long series that's probably going to run longer than our PoE series has so far. So it's not really, well, I don't know. They say it's supposed to be 50 hours. And we've definitely put more than 50 hours into this game. I think we're at like 160 right now. Yeah, 170. Some of that has been AFK, but a lot of it not. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is the Final Fantasy series is going to be a long series. And we are going to finish that one. Just like we're going to finish this one.
Stay sane.
At some point. Crystal. I think we just getting my currencies moved up. Let's go. Good XP there, 44. I mean, we're not really on pace to level up this episode, and we really probably do need. It's actually not a terrible map. I'm not really impressed with the XP we're getting, though. And maybe since I'm seeing our zombies are actually quite a bit more tanky than they were, maybe it is time to move into the next tier here. Tier 6, maybe even. Which we did a tier 6 last night without dying. Or last episode, I think it was. Which, full disclosure, was last night. The recording for that. I feel like we want to go this way first. Go down this way? I know we can go down this way, but should we go down this way is really the question. Bone crypt map. Ooh, nice. It's a unique. Have we done? Oh, we've done the bone crypt. I'm pretty sure, actually. Think about it. Get all the way back up top. You can see our little pods there are about to level. They're actually leveling quite quick. Wow. Well, that's a lot of lightning on the ground. Nice thing is we did get a lot of lightning resistance by swapping gear around a little bit. It's not enough to, well, I say a lot, it's like 30% or something. Just below the soft cap even. But I feel like compared to what we were running, which was like 2% or something crazy, we're in a good spot with that. It's actually a decent farm here. We're getting good looks. I didn't see what the Delirium dropped there.
We will be best friends, Beast, until we slaughter you.
Superior summon Chaos Golem. 19% quality. Wow. Is that... What's Chaos Golem we have, right? Oh no, we have Carrier Golem. Now I am sad.
Oh, that was a juicy one, Exile.
It's probably a decent... I don't know. Maybe we could work that in somehow. It seems like a free summon. Like that's one of the things I don't understand about... What I understand about the build, everything's very deliberate, right? Should be. Anyway. I don't think putting in another summon, since we're missing two of the spells we need right now, would be end of the world. I don't think we're going to do it, though. Saying that. We should probably try to sell it. In all actuality. Actually feels like pretty good farm here. Like 6% XP per run. A lot of currency. Question is, do we do this one more time? Oh, we did get that Bone Crypt map. Even though I said we did it. Yeah, I thought Bone Crypt was not a unique map. So now I'm wondering if essences are. Got a pretty good set of essences. Quite a bit of them. Do you want to go? Yeah, looks like it. Multi-strike support. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if maybe you can upgrade all of them to unique. Because Bone Crypt is not a unique map yet. Have that.
Anything new?
Always learn something new in this game. To be the case.
Good luck with your maps, Exile.
I should just throw in the essences away. Not away, but in storage. We haven't been using any essences at all. Like I'm a little bit nervous. Not really nervous about using them, but I feel like we're better off just upgrading them until we get the ultimate one last tier, and then using it on something that's worthwhile. We haven't hit that mark yet. But what's wound up happening as a result of that is we're gonna have a bunch of essences when the league ends, and they're not gonna be worthless. Here's the other thing too, and they said this in the Chris Wilson said this in the interview. They were talking about the league. They want the league items to feel special and powerful, which makes sense. I think that's the same way Diablo kind of their philosophy was.
Hunt, Exile. Now,
And he said he didn't want the items to be worthless when they go into Standard League. So there are items in here that we're getting that just aren't in the on the Standard League. And I think for Delirium, it's the cluster jewels. We still didn't look up how to do this efficiently. These two emblems are down here? Is that... Oh, those are the... That's what comes out of the portal. No. Maybe. I don't know if that's what they're weak against, or that's the type, so we wanted to do fire and something else. Looks like we're handling them pretty good here.
It's put out new mycelium.
Mycelium! We'll just try doing matching the bottom things here and see if that that works. There's stuff breaking through though. You may have done this wrong. This is actually going pretty good, better than it normally does, so maybe we did do this right. Get up here and upgrade this. Rude bow. Yeah, we did it. Don't ask me why I popped my flask there. I don't have an answer. Don't have a good answer anyway. We want to. Superior unearthed.
Too much clutter.
Okay, I think. See what this bone map actually turned into. That was freaking like funny, yeah. Bone crypt map tier 4.
Learn anything new?
Jeweler's orbs, I guess.
May your maps be merciful.
Beautiful. You can see this is not the color scheme we were going for here. We ultimately settled for it though because, I mean, we spent hundreds of those and didn't get just the nature of the beast, and that was pretty close. We had one spare one that we weren't using anyway, so it was like we weren't going to be downgraded by doing that. Still not 100% sure how the oils work. I think we get her to anoint stuff for us. Fine vessel, nice. Okay. Royal Skeen. Wrong box. Chest is locked, others doesn't. All about staying alive this episode. Because even though I'd like to do those other things, we still do have to level up, I believe. We can just bypass that.
Stay inquisitive, Exile.
I was gonna say we could ask her to anoint something. See how it works. And then I've already lost the item we were supposed to. Anointable. I don't know. Let's give this a go. You're in this weird spot where we should probably run the temple. Atlas missions cannot be completed. Oh, we can't do that? Can't do that. Yeah, like a little bonus here. Unidentified, so we get extra. Oh, we probably should increase the quality of it. That's probably worthwhile using our 1 billion chisels we have. Oh well. Exploded into a loot bonanza. Keep going that way? I thought we were at a dead end there, but. More than 50 miles. There's a lot of cards dropping here. Oh, maybe that's dropping from our, yeah, I think it was coming from our pods. Okay. We may have just missed the Delirium. We'll go back here in a second. Which is not a big deal. It'll just, it'll actually make farming coming back through here to kill the Delirium mobs easier. Clasping hands? Where? She hurt pretty bad. I feel we don't have time to run over the other side. Whoop. I guess we'll pick this up on the way back. Grab some of this stuff. Okay. Kind of a straightforward, easy map. We actually get out of here? Into the Sanctum. Olmec's Sanctum. I'm trying to think if this was in here last time, and this is the way the Bone Crypt was set up when it was on Rare. Just a Rare map, I don't know. Another door, though. I'm a little confused here. Another arena. Huh?
Too much clutter.
Yeah, I thought so. Head of the Silver Monkey. Yep. Oh, that's to open the door. Of course.
Learn anything new? Stay inquisitive.
What do we got out of these cards here? Chaos Sword. Orbs of Fusion. Two-Stone Ring. Prismatic Ring. That is. That looks interesting anyway. Tons of space, so not too worried about that. I'm noticing we're kind of pushing the edge of the episode here already. We go the wrong way? Yeah. So we have to do 4 of these? Yeah, this is not how I remember the Bone Crypt. Maybe this is correct, though. This is a different Bone Crypt. I don't know. Yeah, we're pushing at the end of the episode here. I think we're probably just going to run another hour so we can level up. We do that from time to time. Run 2-hour episodes. 2 has been the longest episode so far, maybe like 2:10. We could even run longer than that though here. Eventually. There's nobody telling us no. That's you do. Spell cascade support. What I'm looking for. Okay, great. So we have to do this bottom one here too, probably. This is definitely where we started at, though. Just didn't go this way. No Delirium in here, I've noticed. Which is okay. I just assume that's going to open up something, yeah. I do not remember doing this one. Hit him with the blood stance here. A bone crypt. Rare. I guess that's good. We did everything there we wanted to do.
Need a map?
Dude, just not the ones you have.
Stay sane.
Alright, I think I'm not committed to running another hour here, but we probably will. Just in case we don't, for whatever reason, let's try to run a more difficult map and see how the gear set works. And we could just be walking into a trap here, but a yellow map, because that's really where we're at right now. Game. Port, I think we already have done. We kind of know how it's laid out. Let's try to do a port. And I'm pretty sure we have the bonus for that port. Yeah. So the awakening bonus, but in time, I don't think we can. So these guys don't show up. You can't force these guys in yellow maps, basically. That's what I'm seeing here. First time, area contains 3 shrines. Additional best, 2 extra strong boxes. Okay. Go back sand. Now the hope is that our minions just aren't weak or too weak to kill anything. It's okay. Came in here with 50, I think it was 57. Their little pod there exploding.
You cannot stop death.
For another sparring.
Our minions were dying in this one last time we came through here, so we're not really pushing that hard right now, though. I have no Quicksilver Flask for some reason. Color boots. Okay. Doing fairly well. We're still at a 3 though. 4 is where it gets tough. 4 and 2. Ooh. Oh, we gotta get out of here. We lost a couple there. A couple zombies. Lost our Karen Golem. We'll double back here and get some zombies. 9, okay. Good. I mean, it's okay if we have to do that occasionally to recover. It's not the end of the world there. That's the end of the road. Pretty good. I didn't see what it was. Fine. I had to be 4. Probably 4 and 2. Okay. Satisfied with that. And what do we say? 57? Walks in 57. But not honestly not great XP in here. Not bad though. If the Queen's Decree or the Queen's Ares and a Decree and an escape. If the Decree is what kind of helps us push us over the edge. I mean, we've had that weapon that we found ourselves actually for a long time. Been sitting in our bags. We did buy a new one to get slightly better rolls. I think it was like 30 Chaos Orbs or maybe 20. Pretty cheap. Yeah. Whoa. Stood there. Door map. Pick up our flag. Nothing amazing here. I think, anyway. I would just have to walk back 2,000 miles. Armor scrap rope. I'm not even sure what we need for chaos sets here, but first, right, just the affix on the map. We just pick up loot along the way and nothing here, or did we? Just not getting anything good to drop. It's a little bit of both here. S on desk support. So what did we wind up with? 11% XP, so we'd have to run 4 more of these. And we're at the hour mark. Not terrible. It'd basically be a 2-hour episode. Assuming we don't die. Okay, there was a unique up here.
Too much clutter.
I do want those jeweler's orbs.
Learn anything new? Stay inquisitive.
Shove all this in here. Maybe we try one more tier higher.
How are your maps?
I mean, I guess I really don't know how much progressively harder it gets. I mean, when we did the 8 or the 9, I think it was a 9 we did the other day. Our zombies got just rolled. But I think if they had stayed alive, we could have done that. Because we weren't really getting... We could kite there a little bit. Like we were getting deleted. Although I think the threat of being deleted there was in fact there. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll try a tier 9 here.
How are your maps?
I think we'll do either we die. I set myself up for failure by doing the tier 9, but either we die and end the episode, or we level up. One of the two. One of the two shall happen here. Courthouse, we have dupes. Okay. Now, if our zombies start dying real soon, we will just bail on this. Yeah, I'm not going to try to push it.
They're getting closer. They will find you, and they will.
Actually, you know what? I remember handling this one okay when we came in here. I don't think we did a bad job. We're taking a little bit of damage, but the zombies, that is. Okay. I really want this shrine if I can get it here. We lost one, we're okay. Carrion Golem's still doing really well. Okay, now we're down to... can we keep them up? I mean, I expect some to die occasionally. I sounded like Woody Allen there for a second. Aye. Yeah, I expect them to die from time to time. And if we have to summon a couple, that's okay. Like, we can manage that, for sure. It's if they're all dead, you know. And I summon one and the next one dies, and I summon another and the next one dies. Nah, it's just drop. 4 and 2, actually, that's really good. Can't actually complain about that too much. Scouring, nice. So have to keep head on the swivel here because we could still die in here. Easy. I gotta be honest, this is pretty good. We had 68% I think when we walked in here. I'll have to see where we're at, but now I think when we came in here last time, now it's all coming back to me here. We got to the courthouse, to the arena without dying. And then we died to the boss. We were running Bloodstance the whole time. We got one zombie alive. You know, can we just leave? And get more zombies? Boy. No, come on. Yeah, the bosses are an issue for that. We should, you know what? We had the opportunity to drop our flag. Maybe that might have helped. Would have helped a little bit anyway.
I need more mana.
Our Dread banner, if you will. Called a flag because lazy. Flag is a shorter word. Basically it, really. Except we had 68 when we came in here, so... Okay. I know I said we were going to stop when we died, but I think what we'll do is, once we stop... I feel pretty good about it. I think we can keep rolling with this. I don't think we need to come back down from this cloud. Strong box. Yeah. Goat's horn. I don't know if the accuracy on zombies is a good thing. Doesn't seem like a bad thing. Does apply? I feel like they do need accuracy too. 72. So we are getting a lot of XP. This guy hurts so bad. Go up the banner. Go. He's still not dead though. Come on, guys. Nah. He's not even close to dead. We should drop the portal there too. Well, that's the negative there. I think we'll try to finish this and then now, you know what? In saying that, I don't think it's the right choice. And I'm only saying this because if we do that, we really need to level here this episode. Already an hour 10 though, with 50 minutes to get 40% XP. Look at how hard this boss is. What else could we do? We could hit him with I feel like once we got close to him, it was pretty much game over at that point. I was trying to get the meme on him there. Or the meme. I mean, it was almost there. I don't know how I was just like... Alright, whatever.
Much clatter.
Whatever, game. So in total, we lost 5% XP by running. Not really what you want.
Good luck.
I mean, we were close to being successful there. You try a superior park map. One tier lower. Everything was really good there except for the boss. It's tier 9. What do we have duplicates of? Arsenal. Cage. We could do cage. Tier 7. I want to see if that would work. I think that actually gives it a random. I don't think we really want it to do. That's fine. We'll see how this goes. So first we had to claw back the 5% we lost to the courthouse. That feels pretty bad, actually. The more I think about it, the less I like about what just happened there. Start with this event? Might as well. Well, maybe Blood's the better stance for us. Great crown. Crown for king. Nightmare mace. Didn't get any chests there. Okay, we really need XP here. Really got to claw this back. We're gonna have to play good. Oh, nothing's dying. I'm saying that our minions aren't dead, so I got the Delirium quote-unquote boss there. I still haven't figured out what that is. I tried Googling it. Really. I was charging up a laser there. We need to go down. We're falling out. Please, game, no! There's our ascension token. Coming out. No real choice there. The boss took way too long to kill. Burning Rage, we said that was okay. Burning Rage is fine. Unless you die on the stairs. What did we get there? We're up to 71. So, what was that? 8%? I feel like this trial's just not easy, but way easier than the Piercing Truth one. Is this a trial? I don't think they actually call these trials. Whatever you call these. Labyrinths. That's what they're called. Oh, that's why they call them Uber Lab. That's why they call it Uber Lab. Because it's a labyrinth. Just got that, guys. Where were we supposed to go? Good time for this? No, we did not. I don't know if we got both of those, but yeah, it's called Uber Lab because they're labyrinths. I was thinking like Uber Laboratory. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't connect with me. I was like, alright, they call it Uber Lab, whatever. The other one cannot die. I think there might even be 3 out here that we have to hit. There. Let's see if we could do like 3 more maps. We might be able to hit 86 in the next 40 minutes or so. Make it a 2-hour episode. In here? Missed one. Oh, I see it. Tempted to to try to flame dash through that. Actually, we could probably make it. Should never do that again. Felt right though. Several more of these. There yet? It's actually starting to come back to me here. What I have to do to finish this. I can barely see where the doors are at here. This is a long one. I'm saying this was an easier one. I think this is one of the easier ones, though. I just don't feel like I'm going to die at any time in this. As long as I just wait. Right, they have to give you enough time to finish to get through it. So it's just waiting for the reset to happen and then moving to the next platform. Are we going fast? Not really. That's kind of metered out for you, basically.
Oops, clumsy me.
Beautiful. We have a map to finish here, right? Got quite a bit of map left to do here. I believe. Okay, so far so good. 76. Yeah. Okay, now we just have to beat the boss. We still have to go back and pick up loot. Yeah. Kind of stinks, but it is what it is. 79. You know, maybe I don't know, maybe next next time we run the series for Harvest, we will meter out the episodes by level, and then just however long that takes. If it winds up taking 4 hours for one level, is what it is. Not for the leveling portion of the game, but for the mapping portion of the game. And maybe in the beginning, if it's shorter than the normal time that we record for PoE, we can just run more, right? Finish this. I'm gonna spend like an hour going back through and picking up loot. It's actually pretty quick to get back through this stuff. Oh, did we do Tana? We didn't do Tana. I meant to do Tana in the. I think it's as good a spot as any. Perhaps a unique item. Perhaps additional currency. Perhaps additional quality gems. Okay. I didn't see what the final power was. I know he's going to be dangerous enough that I don't want to walk up there. Beautiful. Boot knife. I don't think there was anything else special there. I don't know. 80%, okay. Artisan Strongbox, and I think... Oh, that's 1% quality for that? We don't have 20 to max it out. We're doing something wrong with those. As far as where we should be getting this from. Maybe we have to buy them. I don't know. 5%. 2%. Orb of Augmentation. Oop.
Too much clutter.
We want that anyway. If we could get away from the idea of picking up gear for vendor recipe stuff, I mean, we could probably run for a while without having to stop. Maybe that's a better way to do it.
I have some good news and some bad news. The watchstones we placed in the Atlas have been...
Yeah, we know this. Somebody else stole another watchstone. We are tasked with hunting them down, returning the watchstone so they can steal it again later. And power up. Basically. 5%. Okay. We need 20% to level. That's at least 2 maps, probably. I feel like burial chambers. Okay. I think they were saying that we couldn't do it, but it let us do it. Let's activate the syndicate here. Actually, I really don't want the syndicate in here at all. If we get one that we had like stacked up with 6 or 7 guys, they could just kill us here. Yeah, they're in here too. Not what I wanted. Really just double checking to see if we could do it.
There'll be no bargaining this time. Just never back down from a big-headed wanker. Smoldering.
Call me a wanker. Dare you.
I was the fool conquered.
My head just keeps trying to leave my shoulders.
Guff. What are you doing, Guff?
Do it, you git.
Yeah, I think we execute him. And that should promote him here. Or maybe, is he already promoted? No. He's promoted.
Bastard. Jorgen's a Thane from a distant island. We know what he did to his... Ha! You'd have been better...
I've seen your strength. Take from me what you will.
I wonder how much more of an animal you will be when we're through.
Where you at, Jen?
Hello.
Go ahead and get the unveiling out of the way here so we don't have to do it. 16% increased evasion and 10 to maximum life. New crafting recipe unlocked. Beautiful. 12 cold and chaos. And then we get another trial here.
I debased myself by cutting
Let's
a
kill
deal
this selfish
with you.
Malcolm.
Gods. Not again.
Deeply disappointing.
Breachy.
I think I'm going to say or do anything to further your pathetic cause. You are sorely mistaken.
Beautiful. So he
Failure.
got promoted there, I think.
I'm ill fit for this duty. You've
We're not really
quite clearly.
min-maxing the
Because
items
I'm
here. We're
worthy
just
of
trying to do
death.
this one time.
I think not. Rather, I ought to look for more suitable work. Don't you think?
No. Give us intelligence.
I thought we had an understanding.
I thought wrong.
Salah.
Basically what happened there. Percent increased movement speed cannot be chilled. I think good one to learn. Okay. Lingering pain. Can't remember what that one was. Let's finish the map before we do that one.
You cannot stop death.
Frozen? They're alive. Uniques here, nice. This is going pretty well. It's a tier 7, I think. Right. Not a very big map, this one. We finally lost our first zombie there. Not a big map. Oh, there's still more over. Arena or burial chamber? Okay. Really need swiftness charges here. What's happening? Oh. This is going really, really well. Wow. I'm about to do a 4-stack here. Not. Can we stay in the fog, please? That's about it. Oh, we're actually pretty close to leveling here. And 98%. Amazing. Actually doing it, guys. Looks like we won't quite hit that 2-hour mark, which is good. Nice, let's go. Are base stats increase at all? I can really tell. I think they do. They must do. Like who we're going here? More strength. Pretty good. I thought this. We did have to go an extra half hour, but I think that was smart to do. Well, I say half hour. By the time we finish this and clear it out, we'll probably be close to 2 hours here. Burial chambers, is that where it came from? Oh, crafting recipe. I swear we've been in here. Oh no, we haven't been in here. This is new. That's right, it's a tier 7 map. Minions rank 2, nice. I love minions too. It's actually the only minions I've seen. I've seen Minions 2. Which I thought was a good movie. I have no desire to see part 1 though, but I would watch it. And I'm sure that's a good movie as well. That's fun. Fun stuff. I like see our minions get to Minions 5.
Too much clutter.
What was with the butter here? Actually looking at our XP bar here too, we got pretty good XP just from finishing that off. It almost seems like these are better. It says as he eats it into the abyss.
May your maps be merciful.
The other thing too I wanted to I was kind of thinking about next series. I don't think we're going to follow a build path. I'll take a look at a couple and we'll talk about them and stuff, but I think we're going to try to build our own just for the lulz, which means we might do worse, probably. But you know, it's the only way you learn how to do this stuff is you gotta actually do it. So. Yeah, I think we will do that.
Exile? Be careful.
All this in here. We guess I gotta go back in here one more time. Yeah, I think with the upgrade that we got for the Queen's Decree with the 40% XP or 40% minion buffs, I think we're in a position where we can run the higher level map. We can move on to the next tier basically. We're still missing 2 bonuses, unfortunately. I don't know how we saw that. I just have to keep checking with Xana, I guess. Blessed Orb. Oh, this is the Syndicate Lab. I see. Skip this part. Well, let's do it real quick. Without dying. Preferably. It's starting to feel a little bit more manageable here too. Normally it's a bit touch and go in here.
No more timeouts. Please. I'm a man of limited talents, as you can see. Only so much you can do with a hook, and apparently
+4 fortification intelligence. We don't really want that.
need to kick a man while he's down. Just let me figure out a plan B.
This is where's Leo at? He's in research. We can interrogate.
You know what she does to me in there? Please. Please, no.
Too late.
Cool winds.
It's too late for you. 9% chance to deal double damage. Wow.
Be careful.
Oh, we leveled up more multi-strike too. Here, we're doing the fun part here, picking up loot. I mean, realistically, we could have a really good episode and try to go for 2 next episode. 2 levels. You guys can see if you just don't die, I mean, you can level up pretty quick. It's just 10% when you die, it basically wipes out like 30 minutes of progress. Which is a fair penalty, I think. It's not over egregious or anything. I know that sounds sarcastic, but it wasn't. Not meant to be. What do we got here? Val Pyramid, Iron Ring, Point Quiver. I really don't. I forgot we had this over here too. That actually hurt pretty bad. Whatever is smashing our face there. Yeah, we have to do this trial here too. How could we forget about the trial? Or the labyrinth, rather. Not actually trial. Mega snare there. All those guys blew up. No, actually, now would be a good time to run and go do, not this episode, but to go run and do Uber Lab. Trial of Lingering Pain. I think this is the one we don't want. Either Piercing Truth or Lingering Pain. We will bail on this if it's... You know, it's not the one I think it is, but I think we're going to bail on it anyway. No, we aren't. We're going to do it. And the reason I say that is we've only got 5% XP to lose, so like half the penalty, right? Good time to do it. And going to do the Trial of Ascendancy for the Uber Lab. Having an extra token to do that would be nice. What's happening here? How come? Oh. The exit right there? That wasn't too bad. Too bad. Percent. The question is, yeah, it's not even a question. We're definitely going for Uber next episode. That's a huge power spike for us. We got 1 level. Still just gonna have to play good. That 1 level is not gonna carry us. I'd love to, well, I was going to say I'd love to at least get to where we got last time, but this is the hard, yeah, it's the hard part of that one. Bad. Alright, well, now there's even more reason to do it because we have, alright, let's do it. There's no XP to lose, we might as well, right? Might as well. Now here's what I realized the last time we were running this. I failed to point it out, but these actually get more difficult when you fail them. It behooves you not to fail it. You may say, well, why is that? I mean, all the doors are still open. True. But these little breakpoints where they put in minions to...
Too much clutter.
Here. Really do want that. Let's drop, yeah, they help you refill your flask. And so without that, or without those, I'm really not worried about loot at this point. I just love to get this token. I'm worried about that loot. We have 3 flame dashes here, we can't forget that. Oh, we can't go over the wall. That's great. Okay. Beautiful. Nice. So that, yeah, definitely worth it. I'm glad we didn't give up on that too soon. Go out. As this did wind up being almost a 2-hour episode here. Okay. There'll probably be many more here in the next 2 weeks. You know what? I'll just do all this. I'll just do all this later. That's gonna do it for this episode, guys. If you like the video, drop us a like as usual. If you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button. See you guys in the next episode of Path of Exile, which should be tomorrow. See you guys then. Till then, take care.